This is the gate entrance to my yard, right? Yeah, gate entrance to my yard. And in looking close inspection, I realized that it seems as if some amount of water have been going through somewhere and have been actually eroding this space. So I'm going to be fixing this. The fixing will actually stop at the priming. I'm going to be painting it later. But the first thing I do is to roughly sandpaper it out. And this will take a while. I sandpaper it until the rusty areas is no longer that vivid. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of this throughout the space in which I'm going to have to do. Probably I'm going to have to purchase a rougher sandpaper, which makes the work a little bit more easier. As you can see, the rubbing that I have been doing, I'm actually cutting into the metal. It's good. So I am actually cutting off the, how should I say, getting rid of the metal that is, I call it, decaying, rusty. Right? So I'm going to be doing that for a while. Right? Then do the entire section. Ensure that the rust is not there. I don't want to start the fixing process and then end up with it just shelling off after. So I have to ensure that the rust is no longer there. This is what happens when gates are built or metal features are actually introduced within a home. No, my home is roughly a few kilometers away from the sea. However, unfortunately, the wind from the south coast actually blows towards my direction. And so therefore the salt in the air helps to actually erode the metalwork that exists within the space in which I live. Right? Actually, rubbing it as much as I can. If I had a metal grinder, I would just place it on it and I would rub down a little bit more. It's neither here nor there right now. I'm going to be adding some stuff to it. We'll see how that one works. So as to repair the hole in the metal, I'll be using epoxy. So I'll be mixing the resin with a hardener, getting a metallic liquid form, and I'll be placing it in the hole, which allows the hole to actually be filled with a metal infill, which gives me the opportunity to actually paint the area, so the grill will actually be looking really better in a few hours. So first I put the resin. I squeeze a little resin here. It's silver. I squeeze the amount I want to fill the hole, right? Then I actually cover it. Don't want nothing to waste, so I'm gonna actually do some covering. After that, I'm gonna be adding the hardener into this, and then I'm gonna be mixing it together, just like how you mix cement. So I don't need as much hardener. I just need a little bit. Right? I'm gonna be mixing it together until it becomes one, and then applying it to the hole. After I've finished mixing it, it will become liquid metal, so it will dry in a few minutes. So now I'm gonna have to apply it carefully to the hole, try not to get it on my hands because it will take a while to actually come off, right? I'm actually using a screw to lift some from the cardboard, placing it in the hole, and chances are I'm gonna have to do this several times because as you see the hole is very huge, right? I'm gonna be doing this, allowing it to dry, and then I probably will mix some more. Alright. I'll probably allow this to dry for a bit. Then I'll mix some more to place around the different sides as on this gate. I see somewhere here in which I did not rub with the, I did not do a good job in actually rubbing the, or should I say, using the sandpaper around the side. I should have, but I'm gonna be doing it again. I'm gonna be mixing some more, and I'm gonna be adding right here. Alright. Okay, so it is like this after a few minutes being applied. And what will happen is that when it is dried, like I do, I just take this sandpaper and I will rub on it so as to get it to be smooth like this. But I first have to allow it to sit there and dry for a few hours. It gets really solid. Now the epoxy is dried, tough. It's like steel. So I'm going to be taking the sandpaper. I'm going to be trying to smooth it out before I actually put any. I'm going to open the gate a bit before I actually put any paint on it. Well, primer. Alright, so I'm going to be see that if it looks like it's dry, but it's not completely dry. I can see where it kind of feel a little sticky. So I'm gonna apply some of the primer to it. It's gonna stay there for a while, and you will see how it looks. It's still a little choppy, but that's if I had like a sander, an electrical sander, I would have actually used it to rub down the epoxy a bit. So I'm gonna pry the tin open. I'm just doing this as a demonstration to you guys, because eventually I never really intended to do all of this work today. I'm storing this. How much storing? I dip the paintbrush into the tin. The paintbrush is being the pan is actually container is being messed up with the paint. Anyway, this is how it will look for the time being until I get around to actually paint it back black. Right, so I am trying to hold the phone. So the hole that was there is no longer there. It has been welded with liquid I call it metal epoxy, and it's looking good now. I think I did some over by another section of the gate. Right, right. So instead of paying a grill man to actually come cut off that section of the grill and, you know, weld on a different piece, I just did some work. Alright guys, in the meantime I have some extra paint on it, so I am just tapping out some of the parts in which I know is rusty. So yeah, so another hole was right here, and I use the epoxy to sort it out. Alright, for the next couple of days I'll be going around my fence, and I'll be using this primer and so as to paint the joints that seemingly starts to rust after, of course, I have actually do some amount of rubbing with the sandpaper. Alright, so this is it for another share. Well, it's not a fish keeping video, it's practically about my life. I'm just trying to economize on what I have and doing what I can do so as to make life and the environment a little bit better for me. Peace out guys, catch you next time, bye bye.